All right, everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's Kingdio, and today we got us a smorgasbord of breakfast items: biscuit, turkey sausage, buttered grits, scrambled eggs with shredded cheese, bacon, and hash browns. And I know this is not a zero sugar drink, but I hardly ever drink Sunny D, obviously because it has calories. So this is gonna be like a special occasion type of thing. I did make my sugar-free orange juice, but it ain't cold enough, and I don't really do the whole ice thing. Don't at me. But yeah, let's gonna get into this video. Um, so for some, it may not look like a lot of food. I ain't gonna lie, in my mind, this don't look like a lot. I imagine it being way more once everything was together. But this is a lot of food, so let's just get into it, man. Butter grits, ain't had that in a while. Team spoon, put that in your mouth. Let me tell y'all what I did with the grits. So how I make my grits, it's instant grits, whatever. But how I do it is same like when I do noodles. The water. I boil the water on the stove, and then I pour it into the bowl with the grits packet or whatever, and let it do its thing. Stir it up until it combines and cooks through. I seasoned the water with some chicken bouillon seasoning. And I ain't gonna lie, I could taste it in this grits. Tastes good. We got some of this bacon. Put that in your mouth. The turkey sausage is always not the prettiest to look at, you know, but it's about the taste. I just like that more burnt kind of like look and stuff. And it's still juicy on the inside, so from the eggs. Now I wanted to do a video like this for the longest time, and obviously I wanted the addition of pancakes as like the main component. The pancakes would be in the middle, and then all the other items would be like on the side or surrounding it. But I was like, nah, I don't need to do all that. Cause I was gonna do pancakes, I was gonna have the biscuits, and I was gonna have a slice or two of toast. For what? You know, hash brown. I sprinkle a little bit of pink salt on the hash brown this time around, just to wake it up a bit. And whoever said it was just as good as McDonald's, nah, ain't nothing beating that. Cheers. Almost put a tear in my eye. Sunny D is so good. I ain't had grits in so long. I'm about to do something just to make some people mad. And I'm not even a ketchup guy like that. Not on eggs unless it's a fried bologna sandwich. I don't do ketchup with hash browns, but it ain't bad. Me personally, I would put hot sauce on my eggs before I do ketchup. Mm. So good, man. The biscuits, great value. The turkey sausage, great value. The hash browns, great value. The bacon, great value. The grits and the eggs are the only. Well, the eggs is great value. Eggs is great value. The only thing that's not great value is the grits. One day on my own time, I'll try great value grits. Let's see what they're hitting on. I should have saved that sausage, but we're gonna take the rest of this. This is just for the people who like this kind of thing. I'm not so obsessed with it that I have to do this when I eat, but I understand it. Trust me, I do. It's that sometimes this is about to be messy as hell. Stand back, kids. The only thing missing is the sausage, but pretty fire. I guess every now and then, this kind of eating is necessary for me since I don't eat breakfast. So shit, I could have just went ahead and just drunk this out the bottle, but I didn't know if I was gonna drink it all, so I was being not curious, courteous to the other people in the household, obviously. Some Eggo waffles would have really went crazy with this. I feel like. So I'm debating on whether or not I should go back to not uploading shorts, or if I keep uploading shorts alongside my long form content, or if I should make a second channel just for shorts. I know technically TikTok, that's what TikTok is, but I don't know. Because I do like making shorts, you know? Because with shorts, I can make content on stuff that don't really get much love on the long form. Like, I do a video about any kind of like desserts or anything like that, donuts, stuff like that, on a long form video, it ain't gonna really do all that crazy. But for doing the shorts has a higher chance of being able to get some decent views. I don't know. Because I'm always gonna be a long-term content first. There's only so much you can do with shorts. Like, even if I'm reviewing a debit cake or something, it might take me longer than the maximum 3 minutes of a short to be able to really break it down and like fully express how I feel about what it is that I'm trying. So it's not so much about showing the chews and stuff. Most people, they don't really do that. They'll take a bite and then they just jump cut to, you know, them talking about wherever. And that works and that makes sense. Um, but that's not the issue. It's just sometimes certain stuff, even 3 minutes is not long enough for me to be able to really kind of break it down, right? And then let's say I have like 5 items, like 5 different kinds of cookies or something. I don't know. Maybe I might not want to make 2 videos about that, you know? Maybe just make one, knock it out the park, and then move on to the next thing. But, I don't know. Because I like sweets. I'm a sweets guy, obviously. So, any chance a new snack or something comes out, I want to be able to review it. And I don't really always want to, like, do what I used to do and just have them be at the end of a video of something else because you never know, depending on what it is I ate and how much I ate, I may not really be in the best mood to be able to eat that snack or whatever, then review that. So, you know. But at the end of the day, as a content creator, you want to do stuff that helps your channel continue to grow. You want to avoid stuff that could probably cause damage to your channel or slow it down or whatever the case may be. Um, because a couple of months ago, I ain't gonna say it felt like I could make any kind of video about anything, and they was doing very well, and I was flooded with comments. But it was definitely, a much like higher time, you know, having like way better views and having way more engagement, way more comments and likes and stuff. And like I said, somewhere down the line, things just kind of like dropped. Like it's not. Well, I mean, depending on how you look at it, it could be seen as being like kind of like drastic. I mean, put it like this: if you're going from a point where maybe your videos was averaging about, you know, 800 to 1,000 plus views, and you're getting about 80 to 100 plus likes, and you're sitting at about 80 to 100 plus comments, and then you drop down to now videos, especially certain videos that I've done that a couple of months ago would have freaking, kind of went kind of crazy, ain't really doing anything. So it's like, what's really going on? You know? Let me tell y'all something off topic real quick. A really cold drink in a nice cold glass is similar to the can. Like, it's something special. It's something way different than just drinking out of a plastic cup or something, right? But yeah, so you know, um, and I've noticed some people, some of my more consistent like subscribers and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I haven't been seeing any of them really comment. And again, like I say this all the time, I understand life happens and maybe they're going through something or wherever. But I just always say this just to let everybody know that I notice, when certain people that I'm used to always seeing don't stick around, Um, and I understand that's part of the journey is that, sometimes, people just stop watching you, whatever the case may be. Like, if you happen to be somebody who makes content, or if you're somebody who does television or movies or make music or whatever, and you had like a 10 to 20 year like long career or something like that, and the same people that was with you from day one is still rocking with you and haven't missed a beat or barely missed a beat, I mean that's something, And like I said, I appreciate all my subscribers, but obviously the ones that, what I'm saying, or more consistent, the ones who really kind of show up more often, leave comments and engage and things like that, like anybody who is in a creative space who's trying to build a community and stuff like that, they understand that those are the people that you really want to hold on to, the most. So anybody who, is watching this, if you haven't watched in a while, or you used to always watch and now you're not watching or whatever, um, I'm not holding anything against you. Obviously, I mean, it's life. It's sad, obviously, um, because I love all y'all and I appreciate y'all and I love being able to engage with y'all and see y'all comments and stuff. But if I don't know, maybe you just naturally just maybe you moved on, found somebody else, or maybe you just kind of got off like YouTube or like social media and stuff like that in general, then it is what it is. But just know that I always love you and I always appreciate, you know, when you was supporting me and stuck around and you was always leaving comments and stuff. So yeah, I wasn't trying to turn this into no kind of like sobby type of like ending. Just just get stuff off my chest. That's just who I am. But anyway, that's gonna be it for this video. I love y'all and appreciate y'all. Until next time, peace out. A Kingdio production.